It looks and feels just like an X5, except I bet this is a much easier car to park. Hi, Colin here from the car site, and today we are in Philip Tobin Motors in Rosemount in Ballycoolan, and we are looking at this 2021 BMW X1 X-Drive X-Line plug-in hybrid. It's a really cool little car. I've just been out in one and they're quite an impressive little thing. This one has some nice upgrades on it too, as I'm sure you can see with the black kidney grills and the wheels and stuff. Anyway, what we'll do from here is we'll run around the outside of it, we'll get into the boot, we'll get into the cab, back seats, front seats, see what sort of goodies the car comes with, and finally we'll take it for a drive to see how it goes. So starting around the front, as I said a second ago, we've got the big black kidney grills on this one. We've got gorgeous 20-inch alloy wheels. We've got the extra lip kit attached down here. It's a good looking little car, and with it all blacked out, it looks black. Even though it's not painted in black, it still looks black, so it tricks the eye. It looks like it has the shadow line pack on it. Anyway, from here, let's take a look into the boot and see what sort of practicality the car has. So moving around to the back of the X1, and it's just a handsome looking little car. Gorgeous big chrome tip on her. It's a good looking little, very reminiscent of the X5. Anyway, into the boot, and we have an electronic tailgate, which is great. And then the boot itself is just this big square usable space. Buggies, bikes, any of that kind of stuff is going to go into it. This all lifts out. The seats will split into a 40-40-20 configuration, so you can use long stuff down through the middle. But with the seats down, anything practical is going to go in the back of this if you're stuck. So into the cab of the X1, and the first thing you come into contact with is the BMW M Sport steering wheel, which I just love. It's just the right amount of thickness for me. It's lovely soft leather. There's a nice amount of sponge to it. Serious bit of kit. We've got cruise control on this side, and we have our radio controls on this side. This car has a head-up display. Now that's an extremely hard thing to get on camera, so you might not see it, but it's there and it's giving you all the sort of information you want on it. Onto the plinth screen, we've got the 10-inch plinth screen here in the middle. It's got wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It has 360 park sensors on it, which are really, really good. Then down onto our heater controls and stuff, and they're just heater controls, which thank the Lord for that. You don't have to go through any sub menus or any of that kind of nonsense. They're just physical buttons that you press and tell it where to go. And believe me, when you're jumping in and out of all these cars all the time, you're coming up against some systems that just make no sense. So this is great. We've heated seats on her here too. We've two cup holders down here, a power outlet. We have our various drive mode controls down here, and then we have our iDrive function controller. That's on top of the M Sport interior. So the M Sport seats are always fantastic. Again, I personally drive an M Sport BMW. I love them. So into the back, behind my own driving position, and these seats are concave. So I've got 1 to 2 inches of space here. But more importantly, I can get my feet under the seats in front of me, because that's what actually makes it comfortable. Now, for a reference, I'm 6'1", so I sit quite far back and quite far down, and I could do it dropping a few pounds, so I take up a bit of space. Anyway, there's a hump in the floor. It's not even worth telling you about. It's a really short hump in the floor. We've got 2 USB-C ports down here. 3 adults will fit in this car relatively comfortably, but 3 children will fit all day in this car, and all the stuff in the boot. Like, you're going to take everything with you: dogs, bikes, prams. It's a good, practical car. Anyway, the test of this one, in my opinion, will be getting it out on the road to see what the 220 horsepower goes like. So from here, let's go out for a quick spin. So here we are out driving the X1, and it's a lovely compliant little thing, I have to say. It feels very much like a BMW. This is one of my second time driving one of these things, and I'm a big BMW fan, so I know what they should feel like, and I know what I want them to feel like, and it feels very much like what I'm expecting from a BMW. But it's doing the thing that I really like. You're getting this nice vantage point out from it, without the car feeling wallowy or top heavy. It handles well. It hasn't lost anything by getting taller. And a lot of the time, certain cars they'll lose a bit of their drivability on account of the height, because you're just playing with physics. This is like the perfect sweet spot between those two things. So it's really nice. The third striking thing about this car, the performance is fantastic. 220 horsepower, most of it's made up from electric torque. So it's really punchy. Like, as soon as you ask for a performance, you've got it. Like, it's all there. And that battery is quite significant too. Like, that's nearly 10 kilowatts of battery. That will give you between 50 and 60 kilometers of range. So if you're using this car for hopping around and that kind of stuff, it's a serious bit of kit. Like, it's really going to work out well for you and be very economical. Like, my experience of hybrids, when you use them correctly, is they're fantastic. Like, I used to work in Kimmage, and I would drive across to Glasnevin, and I would get through traffic, through town, on one charge, there and back, it was costing me like cents to actually get to work. In a big 530 that was actually, with a smaller battery than this, ironically. But if you treat them right, they really do work. They're a very, very good thing. But this is a really impressive little car, to be fair to it. But that's it again. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we see you very soon.
I'm Brian Tobin, I'm Philip's dad. I'm in the industry for many more years than I care to remember. It's 1970, although that's a hell of a long time ago. I left school and went into the motor business. I got a job in Hansley Motors and Mercedes Volkswagen dealers. And that's where it all started.
I'm Philip Tobin, Managing Director of Philip Tobin Motors. It was just for me, just being there with my dad every day, getting to watch him what I do, was just always something I've wanted to do. And hopefully someday my son might want to. The way I have cars is I sell cars the way I want to buy them. So, I know that there's a certain, when you go out, you don't want to see marks, you don't want to see this, you don't want to see that. You want the car looking the way you want it going out. You don't have to think, oh, do you know what, I need to go get a new set of wheels, or I need to dechrome this or put tints on that. I do everything the way I think a car should go out, and that's every car that leaves the yard. Otherwise I don't want to sell it, because I'm putting my name to every car.
When you have that experience in the motor business, you realise that people want to be looked after properly. They want to come to somewhere they're not going to get lied to. They're worried about their money. They're worried about coming along and spending 20, 30, 40 grand on a car. So naturally they want to have trust. We do what's called a house warranty. In other words, an in-house warranty. It means that we cover the car. If we give you a 12-month warranty, which we do with most cars, we give you that warranty. A lot of garages will sell you a warranty, or they mightn't even charge you for it, but they'll buy a warranty and give you the warranty. And the warranty means that you're dealing with the warranty company. If anything goes wrong with your car, then you've got to deal with a warranty company that you've never met. You'll be on the phone to somebody, you don't even know where he is, and he'll tell you if you're covered or not. My experience from dealing with customers is that a lot of the time they're not covered for some item that might go wrong. Whereas if they deal with us, the customer comes back to us. We have to tell them, and we have to be straight and look them in the eye and tell them you're covered on that, or you're not covered, or whatever it might be.